What's going on, YouTube? Anybody that knows me, man, knows that I've been slacking on YouTube so hard. I've been working at my new job that I started about 4 months ago at Audi. Been super busy. One, you know that we bought it almost a year ago, guys, which is crazy. We bought our new house, my fiance and I, and we've just been trying to catch up, man. We've been working hard, trying to catch up on all the bills that kind of stacked up from saving for the house and stuff. So we're just trying to catch up, like I said. So anyway, it's so awesome to be back. This is going to be the second video. Kind of funny, new, not really a series. I'm going to see how it does, and if you guys like it, then we're going to continue. But me reacting to my old car buying tip videos, now working at a dealership in sales. It's kind of funny and ironic. I already recorded one video, which I'm going to post first. I'm going to be recording this as the second one. I'm just going to put them out there. I'm going to see what they do and how they do. And if a lot of you guys respond well and a lot of you guys like it, then we'll just keep doing it, man. I mean, I don't know. We'll keep doing it. It'll be fun. You guys know I have a lot of energy. I love what I do. I love social media. I'm just trying to figure out, you know, what I want to do. You know, every idea that I've had, it worked out really well, and everything's worked. You know, streaming a bunch of different games, doing a bunch of different things on YouTube. It's just, I want to find something that's more concrete, something that I like and enjoy and that I can do forever and that appeals to everybody, right? And so we're going to try it with this. We're going to see what happens, you know what I mean? So anyway, you guys know I already went to school, got a degree, felt like I learned a lot, but not really. You know, I just use it to, you know, advance my career. I play a lot of video games, stream on Twitch and stuff. Anyway, what we're here for today is hopefully that I can give you guys some value in these videos. It's a little ironic and it's funny. I'm going to be laughing a lot because I was pretty freaking smart from when I watched my first video. This is how I started my channel, and I knew a lot more than I thought I did from, you know, seeing these videos. So I'm going to watch this one. I'm going to see what happens. If you guys like it, watch all the way to the end. Ask me questions. DM me on Instagram. We'll talk. If you guys enjoy the video, please like and comment because I will keep these going. I swear. All right? I've been lazy on YouTube. Let's stop slacking. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, guys, let's check it out, and I'll see you guys around. Let's see.
What's going on?
I talk for 13 minutes straight. Let's go, baby.
Hi, everybody. It's Triton117 back again with another video.
I look so young.
YouTuber, and today,
skinny.
as you guys can tell by the title, I'm just going to be talking for I don't know how long about how to negotiate a car the smart way. And it's going to just be very general about 4 different boxes that I'm going to talk about of what a car salesman basically tries to manipulate to try and get you to pay the most amount of money. So 2 quick things before I start. One,
all right.
Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt as my past video. I'm making this video the same day. Don't judge. I shower. I swear to God. But guys, I really appreciate all the support that I've been getting. Like I said in my previous video, I'm getting a bump in subscribe. I'm getting a...
Bro, my dog is still... But I have 2 dogs now, but they're still here, bro. They're still here. Good thing.
Bump, it's my dog. Getting a bump in subscribers. I'm getting a lot of watch time, and I really appreciate that, guys. All that I ask is that you guys just watch this video all the way through. This is actually going to be a very informative and useful video.
There we go.
So, watch time, the length that you watch means more than the amount of views that I get. So, guys, all I ask is that you please just subscribe and just watch this thing all the way through. I'm going to make it as entertaining for you guys.
Dude, I have that shirt, and I do not fit in that shirt. Not even close. I need to lose some weight, bro. I need to go for a run. You know what I'm saying?
As possible, or as informative as possible in this case. So like I said, yeah, guys, I just really appreciate that. And second, I just want to say I'm having so much fun making all these YouTube videos.
It is fun. It's fun.
As you guys can see, you know, from videos earlier in my channel, I got a brand new 2020 Dodge Charger. And,
still got it.
You know, you guys have seen
the
journey, I guess, so far. And I just want to, while it's all fresh in my mind, I want to give you guys all the information that I got from doing about eight months of research. And,
8 months of research.
I learned so much, and I just want to make sure that there's a lot of misconceptions and just wrong information out there. And honestly, I feel like I really did it the right way because I saved, I think my last video or 2 videos before, I saved over $10,000 off of the MSRP, like total price of the car, off this muscle car. So I got a fully loaded brand new car, and I saved more than $10,000 off sticker price. So anyway, guys, stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for watching. I talk with my hands a lot. Sorry, I just noticed. But thank you guys so much. I'm having so much fun, smiling. It's a good time. Happy vibes. Happy times. Let's get started.
What the hell? What the hell? Happy vibes. Pre-COVID was such a different time, bro. Oh, my God.
So I'm just going to sit on my couch.
No, I'm not supposed to say that word. Oh, my God. I'm going to edit it out.
And just talk to you guys. So basically, there are 4 different ideas or 4 different boxes that they actually straight up give to you when you go to a dealership. So
not every dealership does that, okay? Not every dealership does that. I believe, and I know, the reason why I haven't left where I work yet is because we're not a shady dealership. Thank God. If we were, I would have left a long time ago. We're the #1 Audi in Texas. But the 4-box method is very, very still alive and well, but it's very old school. Not a lot of people do that anymore. It's just a little like old school. So let's see though. Let's see. I mean, a lot of it is still going to transfer over, so I don't think it's a waste. But you know, we don't really give out the 4-box method anymore. It's just a little.
I'm a very visual person. So one, you have your trade-in. That is like consequential. Like if you bring in a trade-in, you have that.
Did I just say consequential? Was I that smart back then?
Then you have your down payment. Then you have your monthly payment, and then you have your credit. Okay, so let's just, from where I am, this is where I'm going to start. So my trade-in, I had a 2017 Ford Fiesta, and I had negative equity, which means that the amount that they gave me, I'll just tell you guys, it was about $4,000, $4,500. Yeah. Like that's not one number. Like it was 4,000 or 4,500. I can't remember because I literally went to like 30 different dealerships.
I did.
Trying to get just a general like range of how much they were going to give me for the car. So anyway, with the trade-in, I'm going to make a separate video for that on how to
get to the point, Triton.
Basically, just go to CarMax, number one, and go to as many dealerships in your area or even in your state and try and get about $1,000, $1,500 of a range of how much they're giving you. For mine, I got as low as $3,500 and as high as about $4,800. So I knew that as long as I was $4,500, $4,200 and up, I was on, you know, the better end.
Yeah, true.
So that's the part with the trade-in. I'm going to make a different video about that just because it's really in-depth because, like I've said before, I think in one of my first videos, cars are depreciating assets. Dude, my dog is so crazy. They're depreciating assets, which means it's like a towel or a toothbrush, right? When you buy it, it costs something, but the more you use it, no one's going to buy a used toothbrush. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing with the car. The more miles you're putting on it, the wear and tear, I mean, it just costs less and less. So that's something.
I could have shaved off about a minute and a half of this, but it's okay.
You have to.
It's baby Triton, dog. It's baby Triton. You know what I'm saying?
To consider. So, and I actually want to tag that on with why buy a brand new car, right?
Okay.
The depreciating assets, why buy it? Well, if you can negotiate it super, super low, I mean, to dirt cheap, that's how I got my car with every single feature. If I were to go in and trade in my car right now, they're going to give me more than how much is left on it. Does that make sense?
That's true, man. And you know what? If you guys are curious, I was right about a lot of this stuff in my videos because now, like right now, if I trade my car in, I still have positive equity. I still get more for my car than what I owe. 2.5 years later. It's really not that hard, but like, man, I mean, I could go into it in a different video, and I'm not going to talk for 3 minutes about how I'm going to go into it in a different video, but I still get more for my trade than how much I owe. So I have like an overbalance that'll go to my new loan to help knock that down even more. Yeah, man. Woo! I was good, bro. Was.
Makes sense. So,
hey,
my car is worth more. Even, you know, they say, you know, you drive off the lot and it loses money. Yeah, that's true. But if I negotiated it super low, like I said, over $10,000, I promise you, if I were to take it into a dealership with what the 2,000 miles it has on there right now, I probably will be in a surplus. Like they'll probably give me more than how much I owe on
I'm still in a surplus, baby.
my loan. So, like I said, I mean, if you guys listen to the bunch of information I'm going to throw at you, anybody can buy a new car. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they're depreciating assets, but anybody can buy one if you can get it low enough and you know the information and what to do. So anyway, that's my little...
That is pretty crazy, though, and that is really true. What I like, again, about our dealership is that we really do inform a lot of customers, guests that come in. Small little story, and because I know you guys are like, every salesman says that about their dealership, right, or whatever. I brought in, when I first started, and this is how I knew I was at a good place, I brought in a lot of friends that are older than me that were in the band world, because if you guys know, I did drumline and stuff in high school and in college and all that. I brought in a lot of close friends, fellow band directors, whoever, to come in. They didn't end up buying, but they got about an hour worth of information regarding their deal at a different dealership. We actually broke everything down, and we're 100% transparent. So that's what's really cool. That's why I know that I'm at a good place, right? Because we're not in that business of trying to screw people over. We're about informing y'all so that if this is too much car or whatever, you can go to something different, or you just know that you need to bump your budget. So anyway, but yeah, that's true, and I kind of still stand by that. Like, anybody can buy a car. Like, you just got to budget around it. Like, I could buy a super expensive car, and it's kind of like actually the house. That's probably a better example. A lot of people are like, how can you have a freaking mortgage payment in the current, economic state of the country right now? Well, it's like, well, you just cut the Starbucks. You just cut the eating out. You know that you have your mortgage payment and you make this much. Well, you need to cut all that BS that puts you over how much you make in a month, And so, yeah, my mortgage payment is freaking this big in this house. So anyway, yeah, you just got to cut it out. And if you don't want to do that, then don't get the car or don't buy the house. Like, I mean, damn, I am kind of a dick. But anyway, yeah, that's just the truth. So
a few cents on that idea. So there's a trade-in, okay? I forgot what I put up here. The next one I'm going to talk about is down payment. So the way that I did it is I'm actually going to have a story time about this. I
keep saying story time. I had no story time. It's 2.5 years later. Maybe I should.
Drove 400 miles because I saw a
Dallas.
really good deal that I wanted to take advantage of. I get there, I start negotiating the car. I honestly talk circles around this salesman. And basically
Dude, this guy was like 3 times my age, and I slapped him silly, bro. I slapped him. Not literally. But it was bad. It was disgusting. They were not expecting that from a 20-year-old. I know that for sure.
I didn't talk about and this is where he messed up. I didn't talk about down payment at all. So we're negotiating the car, we're getting this. I'm like, no, man, that's too much. I saw online that because he was trying to offer me more than what was online. I was like, no, dude. I saw that this price was the online price. And, incorporating, and I told him, out the door, I want to be at 30,000. And he's like, okay, I think we can make that happen. He comes to me with 31. I was like, no, man, 30,000 or not. He brings in his manager, and he says, look, man, without a down payment, I don't think we're going to be able to make that 3,000 happen. And I was like, or the 30,000. And I was like, okay. And see, I was already ready to put down a substantial amount of money because that's just what I saved up for. I was fortunate enough to be able to save some money to be able to do that. And
True.
He didn't know that I was going to do that. So he was trying to get me to downgrade to a different car. He's like, look, man, without, a couple thousand, you're not going to be able to make this happen. And I was like, okay, well, how much are we talking? And, he gives me a number, and I was like, okay, I can do that. And so he's like, oh, okay. And so he leaves, and he brings back the salesman. They came, and he was like, oh, like, I don't think we can do this anymore. Actually, it's going to be 32,000 out the door. And that.
This pisses me off. And you know what? I just said the wrong number, dude. They went from 30,000 with like 2,000 down. They came back with $36,000 for this car. I was like, how do y'all mess up? Where'd y'all find $6,000 from? Like, it was shady, man. Screw Dallas. And if this video does well or whoever, if you guys want to know the place, man, I'll shout them out. Screw that dealership, man. They wasted so much of my time.
That's it. And I was like, why? And the thing is, it's because I negotiated a price without down payment. And once they realized I could put a down payment on, they weren't ready for that. Because what they do is they try to get the total price of the car around, there's like a $2,000 gap that they try to stay in between so they make money off of you. What I did in that instance is I didn't talk about down payment until the end. I slapped a down payment on them, and they're like, oh crap, like we weren't expecting that. Like we wanted to stay in this range because the higher the loan, it messes with interest rates and all of this stuff. And so when I slapped that on him, he was like,
how did I know? Boys, please stop. I'm trying to record a new YouTube video, okay? It's for all the fans. Everybody wants to watch. Everybody. I'm just kidding. But how did I really do that much research? Jesus.
He brought in his manager, and he was like, no, man, sorry, like 32,000 out the door, that's it.
It was 36.
Sorry, guys, the angle probably readjusted a little bit. It's actually because I stopped recording, and I was already editing, and I realized I didn't add in this important idea. So the reason why I say you give them an out-the-door price is because you put the pressure on them to make the decision, basically just make the deal happen. So that's how I was able to get my brand new car. Because I told him, this is the price, what can you do? And they do all the math, and they're like, okay, we're cool with that price, right? But what this guy did, when I drove 400 miles, it's weird because I'm adding this in after I stopped recording. Anyway, where I left off, manager, and he was like, no, man, sorry, like 32,000 out the door, that's it. And I was like,
Baby Triton was so bad at editing. Oh my god.
Hell no. So I drove 400
Wait,
miles
what?
back. Sorry, like 32,000 out the door, that's it. And I was like, hell no. So I drove 400 miles back home, and I got a brand new car somewhere else, and no worries. So anyway, that's my advice with the down payment. Don't talk about down payment because they're going to incorporate that in the final price. and all they're gonna do is just manipulate it, and they're gonna screw you, right? If you were gonna get 32,000, and basically what I described, I was able to get way lower once I whipped in a down payment, and they weren't expecting that. They wanted to stay at a higher range. So anyway, guys, there's that. Credit score. Okay, I am gonna make a separate video about your credit score.
No, you didn't. You're a liar, Triton. You're a liar. You never made the video.
And credit score go hand in hand.
Wait, what?
Never. Well, okay, so monthly payments and credit score go hand in hand.
Yeah, they do.
One, do never talk about their monthly payment, because that's going to be I promise you, it's going to be the first question that they ask you. What monthly payment do you want to stay around? And the thing is, if you tell them, let's say if I told them $450, and they're like, okay, sweet. What they're going to do is they're going to try and get the cheapest car possible, and they're going to try and upsell you, or they're going to try and manipulate the price and make it. Let's say if I were to get that car and I didn't tell him my payment, I mean, let's say it was like a bare bone Dodge Charger, like.
Okay, thank God I don't work at a shady dealership, right? But I was too smart for my own good, man. No wonder I drive myself crazy. I still do, but you guys don't know how crazy I was at this age, dude. Everybody hated me, and I don't care. People still don't like me, and I kind of like it now. But oh my
nothing
God.
on it. An SXT, like bottom of the bottom. And I liked the car. I wasn't like, let's say I wasn't knowledgeable about the car or whatever. I probably would have said, yeah, sure, like, yeah, I'll take that. And he's like, okay, sweet, that car for $450. And that's actually what happened in January. I talked about that in one of my other videos. That almost happened to me. I almost got stuck with a $450 down payment because it was on the showroom floor, but it was a bare bones, just no features on it. And I do not pay $450 right now. I pay way less than $450. And the thing is, I could have gotten
I talked about this in my other video. A payment of $450 for a $30,000 car, because interest rates were so low. Now a $30,000 car is a $600 payment because, except in our dealership, new cars we have Audi incentives, but on average, on an average interest rate, right now we're in April 5th. 6-7%. Jesus Christ.
Stuck with that if I told him a monthly payment in the beginning, because what they also can do is, if they don't manipulate the price of the car, the way that they can also make money off of you is through interest rates. Let's say, you send in your credit score and you get approved for 4%. Well, if that 4% interest rate incorporated with your loan is like a 430.
I was so good at formulating sentences, man. Like, I'm following this, dude. Now I just feel like,
monthly payment. What they do is, since you agreed to $450, even though you got approved for, let's say, 4% in this case, they're gonna raise it to 5 or 6%, so the monthly payment goes up to $450. And that 2% gap is how they make money off of you. 2 times. They make money off of you because you're always going to pay more in a car than how much they actually paid for it. They're going to make money off.
Not the case. When I bought my fiance's car, we screwed a Toyota, slapped them silly, bro. That's probably about 6 months after this video released. If you guys want that video, I will go into depth about that, man. I slapped a Toyota silly. It was after the Texas freeze. Do you guys remember that? Like 2021? Oh, I got him good, bro. If you guys want that video, I will do a story time about that, I promise. But anyway,
off of you just from buying the car, and they're going to make money off of how much over that interest rate gap that I was talking about. So never talk about a monthly payment, because they can't even.
How did I know this at 20 years old?
Decide that. It's the bank that decides the monthly payment, because the dealership they check your credit, but they check your credit once they send it to a bank. The dealership has no control over the monthly payment. It's all the bank. It's simple math, right? You have a loan, and then you have an interest rate. I don't know how to do it with my hands, but like, you have a smaller idea, and that interest rate combined with the loan is your monthly payment from how many, 72 months, 60 months, whatever it is. It's just straight up math. But if you give them...
Nobody watched this video 2 years ago, and there were millions of people that got screwed out of a deal, bro. Probably. I mean, I don't know, but... I'm just saying, anybody that bought a car between the recent release of this video and now, god damn, dude. I could have saved everybody.
And the power to manipulate the monthly payment, you already lost. You're paying more for the car than you really should have, than you should be. You know what I mean? So anyway, trade-in, down payment, and month. Yeah, like I said, I mean, yeah, monthly payment and credit go hand in hand. If you don't have a good credit,
Stop, buddy.
make the smart decision. Work on your credit for a year, 2, 3 years, and I'm gonna make another.
This goes back to my previous video. Be patient, man. I mean, if you don't have good credit, buying a car is a good way to build your credit. You may not, well, buddy. No, you can't right now. I'm doing my world famous YouTube videos. Go over there. You can buy a car with not great credit, and that'll help improve your credit. But it may not be the car that you want. You can get the car that you want. You just, again, will probably be paying a lot. You'll be just paying more than you need to. But that's just, you gotta spend money to make money. You gotta buy the car to build the credit, or open the credit card to build the credit. Buddy, okay. He wants me to throw it.
Video about how to improve your credit. But if you don't have a good credit score, and I'm talking like high 600, 700, 750.
Yeah.
If you don't have it, guys, I'm just going to say, because I'm all about making smart decisions, and I am a financial advisor, so I do not...
Yo, I'm actually not. I realized that I'm not, because that takes a license, and I'm not that. Hey, chill out, bro. Hey, chill out. All right? Chill out.
Not advise, if you don't have a good credit score, just wait a little bit. There's nothing wrong with some patience, okay? So, sorry, I'm like in the middle of a burp. I don't know, that face was kind of ugly. Don't screenshot it.
Nobody watched the video,
so that's
bro.
my advice for buying a car. I cannot believe that I just talked for 10 straight minutes. But I'm going to try and do as little editing as possible. And anyway, guys, this is a really, really informative video. I just talked a lot. I'm going to make other videos when I get better at YouTube and I figure out this thing a little bit more. I'm probably going to make another video like this a couple months down the road, maybe a year down the road, because I'm not going to stop. This is too much fun and I'm having a really good time doing this. So anyway, guys, if you made it this far, thank you guys so much. You were probably a master negotiator, way more than 80% of the population. So guys,
buddy,
this
chill.
This video really, really can help save a life. It'll help someone go.
And nobody watched it. Sad day.
Going in debt or going into debt if buying a new car. Guys, I'm telling you.
I mean, you're still going into debt. You just don't go as much into debt.
If you guys have any questions,
buddy, chill out.
Comment down below. Ask a question. I'm going to reply to all the comments. Share this video. Help save a life. It's a really, really informative video. And I think even just as generalized.
I did, and nobody asked for help. So.
The way that I talk just kind of general. I really, really think just that knowledge on its own is really, really helpful. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you guys for watching this.
Please.
Share the video and take it easy, guys.
What the fuck is that, bro?
I actually switched from Chrome to Opera GX.
Hold on, I gotta answer this phone call. Alright, anyway, I had to finish my, the fiance called. She just got off of work. Today's my day off, so I get a day off during the week and then Sunday, which is cool. I don't know why dealerships are closed on Sunday. Anyway, yeah, guys, that's the video, man. I mean, there was a lot of truth that I was speaking. If you do happen to walk into a shady dealership, one, you'll know pretty quickly if you watch both of these videos. Two, these tips will help you out a lot. If you don't walk into one, like thank God the one that I work at, other places like that, one, you'll know. You'll feel a little bit more comfortable and at home and stuff. And you'll get less back and forth and all that drama. But two, even though you do know these things, you'll realize that you really don't have to mess around with all these tips. But it's good to know. It's good to know, and it's just good info and knowledge to pass along. So anyway, guys, this is a car buying tip video, reacting to my old car buying tip videos as now. I'm not a salesman yet. I'm training, but, you know, for the record, I still work in sales. I'm still around it 24/7 at work, so not really 24/7, but whenever I'm at work. So I'm on the sales floor. So anyway, awesome video. I could do these forever. Like the video, watch it all the way through. I mean, if you're hearing this, you probably already did. So comment if you guys have any questions, you guys want to know more about it. I'm here for y'all. Anyway, see you guys very soon. You have a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.